Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to be talking about a very interesting Reddit post regarding a Drednaw debuff to Zapdos. I will leave the link in the description to the post for anyone who's interested. I will only read out the important part and I'll do my own testing to show you guys if it's true or not. So let's get started here. Title of the post is Today I Learned You Should Not Kill the Last Drednaw Before Zapdos. To be precise, after securing Drednaw, your team's damage to Zapdos is reduced by 55% for 90 seconds. You should not go for the last Drednaw right before the 2-minute mark as your team will be at a major disadvantage. I am not sure if this is a comeback mechanic or a bug. Debuff is specifically against Zapdos and not against opposing Pokemons. Also, it doesn't have to be the third Drednaw. Debuff is applied by killing any first, second, or third Drednaws. Alright, now that we read the post, let's do our own testing and see if it's true or not. Alright, so it is now around the 2-minute and 30-second mark, so I will kill the Drednaw and let's see if the debuff is active when Zapdos Spawn. Take notice that I am doing 1200 damage on my Electro Ball on the Drednaw. Alright, we killed it around the 2-minute and 15-second mark, so the debuff should last until the 45-second mark. Now I'm only doing about 600 damage to Zapdos, so it seems there's a 50% damage debuff after all. Now it's under the 40-second mark, so the debuff should be wearing out by now. Let's see how much damage we do. So there you go, we're back to 1200 damage, meaning the debuff did exist for about 90 seconds. Now that we've proven the Reddit post to be true, here's the visual breakdown of how the timers work. The first Drednaw will spawn at exactly 7 minutes each game, and let's assume you kill it within 10 seconds each game, meaning you will kill it at 6 minutes and 50 seconds. The second Drednaw will spawn exactly 2 minutes from the time you kill the first, meaning it will spawn at 4 minutes and 50 seconds. And let's assume you kill it again within 10 seconds. The third Drednaw will usually spawn around 2 minutes and 30 seconds to 2 minutes and 40 seconds, giving you plenty of time to kill it before Zapdos Spawn. Now let's talk about how the debuff will come into effect after the third Drednaw. Zapdos will always spawn at the 2-minute mark each game. If you kill the third one at exactly 2 minutes and 30 seconds, then it means you will have a 90-second debuff that will end at 1 minute mark. The latest you can kill it is at the 2-minute mark, meaning the debuff can potentially last until the 30-second mark, so even if you manage to start and kill Zapdos by then, you may not have enough time to score. So the big question is, do you just give the losing team the Drednaw, so they get the debuff and they gain the levels and shield? Well, no. The most optimal play would be to still take the third Drednaw, but make sure to defend properly so the enemy cannot do Zapdos or get any double time score. But this is very difficult to communicate without being on voice comms. However, if the enemy team manages to start the Zapdos early, it becomes very difficult to steal because you have a 55% damage debuff. But you do not necessarily need to defend for a whole 2 minutes because the debuff only lasts 90 seconds, meaning it will most likely end around the 1 minute mark if you manage to get the third Drednaw by 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So you only have to defend for 1 minute. The most ideal situation would be getting only 2 Drednaws and getting the second one at 3 minutes and 30 seconds, so the debuff ends at 2 minutes when Zapdos Spawn. But this would mean stalling the second Drednaw fight, which is hard to do if the enemy team decides to force it. Overall, getting the first 2 Drednaws should always be a priority, and losing the third one isn't so bad after all. Alright, that will be the end of the video. Hopefully you learned something, and if you did, please give the video a thumbs up to help the channel grow, and subscribe to the channel for future content similar to this. Thanks for watching, and goodbye for now.